Buh. Good. Alrighty, let's do it. Hello! Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hope you guys had a nice night last night. I know I did. It was pretty nice, it was pretty chill. I slept for so long after all that moving. And today's been pretty chill for me, but I decided it's time to finish this dang scarab up there behind me. I like it so much I can do this to look at it. I go, look at that. But you can't do that. Anyway, we're going to finish it today, and I'm really excited about it, because I love this scarab, and I want it done now. So we're going to do that. Do I have coffee right now? I actually drank all my coffee, so no, it's all gone now. But yeah, it'll be really fun. We're going to finish this dude up, and that's it. That's pretty much it. We can do some more stuff if you guys want, but that's primarily my goal today. I just want to finish it. Weasel. Like, this dragon sucks. Its scales are going to be stupid. Yeah, I do not envy you. I'm not going to lie. I think a lot of artists just save time by using, like, a scale texture sheet over a mask and then, like, warping it. Unless you really are trying to go in on it. But, you know, to each their own. I respect the grind, the hustle. That said, come with me. Ah! Help. Alright, I'm back. We're chilling. We're gonna get started now. Let's do it. Come with me. Actually, you can just stay right there. I take it back. Rejected shotgun. Thank you for the 2. Said, show me that. Show E3 me that scarab baby. That is so cursed, but sure, here you go, just for you. that what you wanted? You like that? That rock moved? It did. It exploded everything. Look at this dude. Look at this whole ass dude. I wonder if he looks like walking from behind from the ground. I don't know if I've ever seen that angle. I want to see it now. Yo! Look at him go. Run the forehead skills. Like checking. I'll check in a second. Trying to get this rolling. Look at this dude. He's going crazy. Anyway, if I'm driving this and then I get out, we still have a whole interior. Oh my god, there's a gaming chair inside. How long has this been here? Anyway. Yeah, we get to make the interior today. And guess what? We're going to finish it because I'm done working on it. I want to finish it now. Yeah. So, that's the plan. We're going to make it happen. We're going to put it into action. Let's go, you guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. New place? Yeah, yesterday was my first stream after moving in. That's why I was gone for like 4 or 5 days, because it was just all moving, dude. It was so much work, I'm not gonna lie. But I moved in. The background will get upgraded over time, but the new place is here. It's sick. So I did see you sent me some more tag build stuff, Zophie. I will check it out in a little bit. I'm gonna focus on getting some work done on the Scarab today, because I literally just like goofed off and just hung out with you guys yesterday. And admittedly, it was really fun and really cool looking at all that stuff. And I want to look at it some more. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm itching to like work, you know what I mean? So that's the plan. Now, as far as work goes on this, generally the interior is good. I could change it up a bit, but I kind of just want to texture stuff, and then I want to make a couple additions. Like I want to put a light here, I want to put a light here, maybe like lower actually, like on this panel here. That way this darker area, because on some maps this area is so dark you just can't see anything. Is a new wall? I do. It's blue and it has stripes. Look at this. It's a stripy blue wall, can you believe it? Look at all this space. I'm all the way back here, man. What's up? So yeah, kind of fancy, kind of fancy. Not the black or anything, but it's kind of fancy. First thing, first order of business, I'm going to add a light. That's right. Thought you were in a corner? I am not now. There's a lot of space back there. That thing is a like 8 or 10 foot tall base station pole. I don't know. But it's tall. So much room for activities? Indeed. I'm going to run in place a lot in here. Am I going to finally have stuff in the background? I am, in fact. In fact, I may rotate my setup so that I can turn my closet over here into a temporary like display case. You can see down there we have some random shenanigans. There's a little energy sword over there. A little Pusheen I got years ago. Some Godzilla plushies, you know. Very important man stuff. I promise there's a football over there somewhere, along with a bunch of trophies for my sports ball prowess, which I am very good at, I'll have you know. Okay, that's not everything. I have also been collecting something else for you later. Ooh, I'm interested. He plays football, not football. That is true. Football is great. Football, not so much. Oh. Weasel? Sorry, Weasel, she's being a lot today. I think you mean Griffball. That's what I said. Alright, we're going to work on it. So, check this out. Check this out. This is Blender. It's a program upon which I can use 3D modeling to edit the Scarab interior. New building. Cats don't, actually, cats love it here. They're having a great time. I'm very glad that they are. Weasel's just a very needy cat. She just is. It's like that. All right, so what I want to do is I want to add a sort of like a core object back here. Let me hide this. This is the light. I want to add a core object back here. I also want to cut a hole into the wall right here because it is way too dark. So I'm going to possibly grab this light here. In fact, I actually don't think I'm going to grab either. I'm going to go look at the actual Scarab, the regular just Halo 3 Scarab right here. And I want to see if there was any lights that I can snag. There are, so we already grabbed this light here, and we have this in our Scarab. I like just ripping stuff off of here. It's kind of, it just makes everything easier. So I think I'm going to do that. I might grab this pillar here and make it some sort of like piece. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this and this. And then, okay, not that. Wait, why am I doing it like this? Oh wait, what's this? There's exterior lights? Oh, we could just add these, dude. We can make our own out of these. Yup. 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 Check this out. God. Didact! Thank you for gifting that membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And congrats to Meatwad, who snagged that. Thank you so much, dude. As always, I appreciate the support. Thank you. Honestly, I extra appreciate the support. Because moving... it's so expensive. I hate moving. But thank you very much. Some absolute psychopath gifted me a sub. They're around here. This chat is full of freaks. They're all weird and they say weird shit. Alright, we're gonna join these into lights. It's gonna be neato. Hold it. Burritos. Alright, Darksteel also tipped $2 before the stream, which is why we're at $4 in the daily dip call, and he said, "If I don't know this early, you will never read it." And then he proceeded to laugh like a supervillain. Not expecting me, with my massive gargantuan brain and my incredible foresight, to just see it. To just see it. Is this also a giant light? That is a giant light. My god, they just really reused that object all over the place. He's capable of basic reading? Yeah, not to brag, but I've been reading since I went to school for it, so kind of a big deal now. Watch out. And shout out to like elementary school and like preschool and stuff, man. We really worked our asses off learning how to read. That shit was hard. We all just like forget about it. We're like, I'm not gonna think about all those years I spent learning how to fucking read, bro. That shit was hard. Why does nobody talk about that, dude? How come nobody talks about that? That we all are just like giga-brained kids who like learned how to do this really insane thing. It's just too normal. Everyone's like, everybody can read. Yeah, no shit, dude. But it was still, it's crazy that we all did that. Yo, Son Goku! Real Goku gifted a membership! I'm a huge fan of yours, Goku. Love the things you do when you do them. Like when you scream for hours on end. Do you think Goku sounds like he's going Super Saiyan when he gets constipated? Probably does, right? I want to it like, ah! Demon! Let's go! 35 months at 400 tier is insane. Nothing less expected of Demon, though, because he's just that kind of a guy. Thank you very much, man. Holy hell. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. So, that's it, Drake. You're going to the carnival. Wait, that doesn't sound good. Let's see how long you last in a place where if you don't like the music, you lose your soul. Try the corn dogs, or the cotton candy, or the Ferris wheel. Stay away from the weed. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't smoke weed at a carnival. Weed makes me anxious. I'm one of those people, you know? So if I was at like a carnival and there was a bunch of like spooky ass clowns and stuff, somebody's like, you want to get high? I'd be like, this is the last fucking place I want to get high, dude. Do not ask me. Do not ask me to get high. At the fucking carnival. You want to go on a ride where you're like, your fucking stomach drops while stoned? Absolutely not. No, thank you. Super generous of you to offer, but I'd rather die. Sorry, I'm just selecting this thing because I may end up using it. Just want to see. Did we snag it all? Not quite. We're missing a couple pieces in here. Oh. Okay, we accidentally grabbed one whole floor. And we're missing a teensy bit right here. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I think we did it! Save. Separate. Look at that, dude. Big light thingy. I love big light thingies. Also, Darksteel, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Said, and I quote, time for my next great plan. Look in stream chat for a Darksteel distraction, trademark incorporated. I will. But also, I will then read mistaking Manx with the 2. Thank you. Said, I will highlight it. A hashtag Manxy raid, 5 viewers. Woo! Let's go! Thank you, Manx, for the raid. I don't think I have... Streamlabs doesn't have a raid thing built in. On my switch over to Stream Elements, I'll see if there's a thing for it. Thank you so much for raiding. Thank you, thank you. I will absolutely check it out and see if I can get it, because if you're raiding me, I appreciate that. I wanna highlight it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. And Joe, thank you for the 2. Don't you call me. Thank you for the 2, Joe said. Drake not seeing that he got a YouTube raid because he's blending out of his mind. Does it show it in the chat here? I don't see like any notifications for it, I'm afraid. I wish it did. YouTube needs better streaming features. I'm raiding so hard right now. Alright, we have our Scarab pillar. I don't know what these things on the wall are, but now they're mine, so... That's cool. Yes, I would like one of this thing, please. Why, thank you. Scarab... wall thingy. That's what I'm calling it. It's a scarab wall thingy. Now, it's a scientific term. Don't at me. Are there any other wall thingies that I can steal? What is this? Why is there like a... Why is there a scribble down here? Well, let me... What? A scarab? I've never in my life noticed that tiny little scribble. What are you? It's just a... It's just there. It's just there for no reason. What are you? What are you doing? What is that? Why is there a tiny little thing there? Okay, sure. Yeah, no, absolutely, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I do like these things. They're a little... The way that they're things, I like that. I like that a lot. They should be more things. Yep. Anything else around here I could yoink? I don't think there's much else on the Scarab. It's pretty plain and just using this base texture sheet. Yep, looks pretty normal. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, I do like the shape of this though. Maybe I could incorporate that. Most dynamic detail I've ever seen. Listen, the game came out in 2007. Okay, this is a single enemy. There's a singular one whole enemy. Alright, let's add these in. I want to steal them. Put them into the video game. Didact! Thank you for the 2. Also, I gotta look at Darksteel's thing. But thank you for the 2, Didact. Said, supporter when you got a sec, Ungoy. And you just lost privileges of me checking supporter chat because you said Ungoy. You can just call them grunts. You can just call them grunts. You can actually just call them grunts. They're actually called grunts. Did you know you can just call them grunts because they're called grunts? Are you aware that they're called grunts, not Ungoys? That you can just, you know, you can just call them grunts. You know that? Did you know that? Are you aware that you can call them grunts? Congrats on 80 viewers. Thank you! I'm surprised people are piling in so quick today. I suppose people just really like scarabs. Which they should, because I fucking love scarabs. They're so awesome. All I ever want to do is just work on scarabs. It's so fun. Alright, we have a pillar and a wall thingy. Now the wall thingy, honestly, it's fine. It's chilling. We do need to fix its rotation, though. Because currently... Oh, you guys can't see it, sorry. Currently, it's a little lopsided. 20 degrees lopsided, in fact. Thank you, Bungie, for using very fairly accurate things and stuff. Very cool. We can use these to decorate the walls a bit. It'll make things feel a little bit more alive. We're also going to want to fix our materials real quick. Very nice. Very, very nice, in fact. So nice, in fact, that I'm going to attach it to the Scarab right now. Congratulations, wall thingy. You are now an official part of the new E3 2007 Scarab interior. You try setting it to Wumbo? I tried setting it to Wumbus. I think that might have been my mistake. Alright, now then we have this pillar. Now this pillar thing honestly is really cool. Part of the Scarab. That is a technical designation. The thing about it is... Wait, did I just lose some materials on the inside? Nope, we're good. Yeah, the thing about it that's kind of interesting is that it's a little wonky. So what we're going to have to do for it is we're going to do merge by distance. And now all these vertices are connected. But now it looks terrible and ugly to anyone with eyes. So we're going to clear that. And we're going to run a shade auto smooth script on it. Ooh. And then that's just honestly not going to be all that great. But we're just going to not do that. But then we are, but we're going to apply the shade auto smooth, which applies sharps. Adam, thanks for the 2, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Said, check stream chat for the state of my desk. This was typed on my mouse on Windows on-screen keyboard. I just checked supporter chat and I hate everything. Damn, what the fuck? Dude, Demon. You are cooking, bro. What the fuck? I wish I could draw like that. Holy shit, that's amazing, dude. Jesus. Jonky PSX tipped a $10! Thank you very much for the extremely generous 10, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. That's outdated now. Oh. Well, it still looks awesome. I can't draw for shit, so I'm very impressed. But you said, and I quote, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I have a scrab in me bum." You think you're special? Me too, pal. Okay? I also have a scrab in me bum. Allegedly. How do I want this? I think this is fine, right? This is not fine though. This right here. Freaking no, dude. No. This is supposed to be a round light, not a square light. So we're gonna have to take all these lines that make all the shading sharp. Like this. It's gonna go from having big divots to being smooth. The difference between something being smooth is not just adding more polygons, it is changing the way it is shaded. So we're gonna go from stripes with defined edges to approximating the average between them, making a smooth appearance. You can see it's still very low poly, but you can't tell unless you zoom in really far. That's the beauty of 3D modeling. Warning, stream's current bitrate is low. Are you guys lagging? I'm getting a warning that my stream bitrate is a little low. Certified quality auto 480p. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. My internet's not doing so good right now. Hi, Weasel. I'll have to see if my ISP can do something about that, because that is like the worst possible situation as a streamer. I'll see if they can just upgrade my upload speeds. But yeah, anyway, we cleared all these sharps. Now our stuff looks kind of fancy and cool here. I think I'm going to clear these sharps as well. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be round. Yeah, I think these are supposed to be round. And that looks good. I like that. Yep, looks good. Although it looks like I'm missing a few edges here. That should just be made sharp there. Nice. That all kind of comes together nicely. I don't know if these are supposed to be sharp, though. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think they were. I'm going to clear these. I think all of this is supposed to be kind of rounded. I don't remember ever seeing sharpened edges on these in-game. Pretty sure these are, though. Okay, that looks pretty good. Then, because the Scarab had kind of a ramp on the back, and this was placed on the back of the Halo 3 Scarab's ramp, this all needs a trick happening to it, which is, boom, flattening them out to a average height. There we go. So now the funny pillar here is pretty much set. Also try hiding that to see. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That light's just kind of attached to it. So now if we want to, we can actually... I don't know if I really have a use for this pillar, but I thought there were some places where it might be wise to have it, or at least make a similar object just like it. Because I've been experimenting with modeling stuff in the style of various parts of Halo 3. I can do ODST Mombasa stuff reasonably well. I can do Covenant stuff reasonably well. UNSC stuff I'm still kind of just getting the hang of, but, you know, we're getting there. Alright, so this is at full scale. It's actually quite large. I wonder if it'd be wise to have it down here at all. Lag. My bad. It's actually not my bad at all. I don't know why I said that, but that sucks. I'm sorry that that's happening. Alright, I'm gonna put a bunch of these around. Oh wait, you know what? I gotta check out Darksteel's thing. I'm slowly not forgetting. Oh, this is the desk. Whoa, what the fuck? How do you even see what keys you're typing on? That's a nice mouse, actually. Those mouses are super comfy. They kind of hold your hand like this instead of down. Feels a lot more natural. I want to get one of those. That's cool, though. That keyboard looks crazy. I don't know why the spacebar is the only black key. That's kind of throwing me off, but it looks dope. Damn, what the fuck? This is with Halo with reshade. It's kind of juiced up. The shine reflectivity on the plasma rifle is really good. That's kind of nice. Somebody told me to look at their Darksteel. I don't know where you posted your thing. Oh, dude, Demon's cooking though. Demon's cooking. That's so sick. Demon, you probably don't get this reference, but this reminds me so much of, fuck, what is his name? The Godzilla monster. He appears in like one old movie in the 70s or the 60s or 70s. What am I thinking of? Titanosaurus is what I'm thinking of. It reminds me of Titanosaurus, but like way cooler. Wait, that's a toy. Hold on. This is what he reminds me of. This is Titanosaurus from Godzilla. Look at this dude. Huh? I mean, obviously yours is way cooler, but huh? Huh? 69 viewers. It's way above that. What are you saying? We're at 69 million viewers right now. Okay. Yo, DePaul with a year! 1 year of membership is crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's up, I'll be in Austin this weekend. If you get here tomorrow, there's gonna be some wicked ass storms coming through. Potentially, it's never a guarantee. I'm prepped and ready for a potential storm chasing tomorrow. But thank you for a year. That is absurd. Thank you so much. Honestly, hard to believe it's been a whole year already. Hey, watch this, watch this. Me when I generate mirror modifier on the y-axis via the Scarab. Oh! Where'd it go? Hello? Wait, wouldn't that make it the x-axis? It would. Look at that, it's on the wall. I love things on the wall. Another one. Actually, let me merges by distance to fix its verts. Joe, thank you very much for another 2 man. Said Drake check stream chat ping for Darksteel's thing, Malay Golo, Ungoy Kigar, die, and also die. Oh, it's got the menu filter. He's got the menu filter on it. Rose in the mythic main menu. Ship's glassing out there. Nick Jackify with the 17 months! Thank you! Look, there they are. They're posing dramatically. They said, look at her, such a divine scarab. Hi. Hello! Welcome. Welcome. It is weird to see the menu filter over everything. Will you do the Type 36 Scarab as it's been recently revealed? I have never seen the Type 36 Scarab. What does it look like? Ooh, I like the light on that monitor. Ooh, that's a krill issue. What does the Type 36 Scarab look like? Halo Type 36 Scarab. Is that just the Halo 2 one? Looks like your anti-air scarab, but purple. Somebody said it was revealed recently. Where? When? I'm very curious now. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I'll put one more, I think back here. I'll tuck it one more away. Could look cool. I kind of like that. A little bit of extra detailing in here. Well, Type 36 is what the Halo 2 one is called, so I don't know. I'll show in Discord. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Type 36 Scarab is also the Halo 2, and I just googled it and I was like, I swear I've heard that before. Wait a minute. Did I just discover a texture error in the Scarab? Surely not. It's just gray. And so is that. Is that just what it looks like? What the fuck? It's just a chrome gray color. They just didn't texture it. That's so weird. This is a fancy... Oh, I know what this texture is. Okay, anyway. Anyway, now that we're doing the interior fancy stuff, we are going to have to do some, like, fancy stuff elsewhere as well. Like, I do want to do this pillar, and I want to add these lights. I swear I fixed this already. Oh, maybe I just missed the really big light. Okay, but I want to put these lights somewhere, because they're pretty cool. Like, boom. Problem is they mount to a ceiling corner. Maybe I could just, like, duplicate and separate. Whoa. Oh. I could put them, like, under the bridge here. I think under the bridge isn't a bad idea. These big old lights. Have them like under the bridge. Yo, Adam, thanks for another 2, man. What the hell? Appreciate it, dude. Could fill in the space a little bit. Close things off a touch. You said, check stream chat for my keyboard. Read the attached message. I saw your keyboard. You said, what the f— oh, it's because none of the keycaps were on it. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, how do you read anything on that? Your message says, that's not how my keyboard normally looks. In the text attached, I said I was in the middle of cleaning when I noticed the stream started. Hence my temporary usage of Windows on-screen keyboard. Bro's out here like, fuck. Good on you for cleaning it, though. I go way too long in between cleaning my keyboard. It's kind of gross. Type 36 Scarab. Oh, this thing? Yeah, I've seen this many times before. You said it was recently revealed? Was there more concept art of it or something? Wait, sorry, Corey. You said no, or it's the 47A. Stream chat. Yeah, if you post in a stream chat anything, yeah, I see it. You said it was revealed recently though, but I've seen this concept art for years. This is old concept art. I think this is like Halo 1 concept art or something. Or Halo 2 maybe? I'm not sure. I know there was a Halo 1 Scarab concept art at some point. I forget what it was like. Just newly canonized? Oh, interesting. That means my anti-air Scarab is canon. Let's go, baby! Well, it's not really mine because I just made it based off of somebody else's art. But it still looks cool. Let's go! I spawn it in. One day I'll actually put in the effort to complete the anti-air Scarab. Not today, but one day. Looks pretty damn cool. Honestly, the orange suits it pretty well. Just looks like a fuel rod gun, kinda. Clean! It's clean! Literally just a retextured Scarab with a different turret, but it's clean! Wow. So shiny. They will have Harvester, and all will fear the great journey. I think I shall go make an egg sandwich. That sounds gross, unless they're scrambled. If they're scrambled eggs, I think it's pretty good. Why did you say fuel rod like that? Fuel rod gun? That's what it's called. The field rod cannon. What I used to call it when I was a kid. I don't know if there's really a place for this pillar, so I might just scrap it. Maybe up top? I'd like extend it, potentially, and have it go to the ceiling. That's kind of cool. What if I, like, grabbed this and extruded it into the ceiling? Is that gonna poke out? Oh, it's not gonna poke out. That's kind of cool, huh? That looks stupid! Man, probably gonna keep it for now. Yep, that's pretty dumb. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, we'll export. This will be in the folder 22. Go right here. Grab that render model. Throw it into here and overwrite the old one. And we got to import it. So we're going to do tool render objects giants scarab E3 final. And we'll just let that cook. And yes, I do bake lighting on it every time. Sue me. Please don't. I'm poor. I might drag these panels down a little, like, because their lines would probably look better if they were facing downwards a bit. Might also drag this one down and in a little. Oh, you guys want to see something crazy I found out that I should have known way long ago? Check this out, okay? Check this out. See, normally when you drag an object, it kind of stretches all the textures like this, right? Unless you can hit G, and then you can hit G again to go on like the Shift V hotkey, but if you hit it a third time, I lied? What? Look at that. The texture space corrects itself. What was that? It's literally been in there for like 10 years. It's auto-correcting UVs. It's just under options, correct face attributes. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to happen as well when you hit G a third time, but it's not working. But yeah, you literally just hit correct face attributes and the UVs will auto-correct. It's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty good for some stuff. Really only useful on tileable textures. But it's handy for certain very specific scenarios. I wish I knew about that earlier. It could have saved me a lot of time under a couple of situations. Nobody told me this. Because I found out from a YouTube video. Oh, these lights are kind of fancy. I like that. These little trim bits look kind of cool. They add a bit of flair to the interior. I like it. What about this? How does this feel? Oh. Yeah, actually, I do like the pillar here. I do like the pillar here. I think the lights look a bit silly. I might just cut it off on the top there, but yeah, actually, I actually do like the pillar here. I like the way it kind of separates the space a little. It just needs to be, it gets those textures fixed up. And to make the lights not look super awkward. Actually, they look kind of cool. Almost looks like a core, but it's not. Yeah, I like that. Yo, wait, I can use that texture correction thing here. Yo, wait. Hear me out. Delete? I don't know why these don't have textures. I literally have these materials in the scene. Wait, Scarab hole interior walls. Maybe I don't. But if I do this, I'm gonna do this with UV editing on. We just won't see it, but we'll see it in game. Correct face attributes, extrude directly upwards. That should actually just work. Which is kind of insane. Mark our sharps, because we're good at what we do. And we know better. Nice. And increase the bloom, make it look more like a bluish green. If I increase the bloom even more, on other maps, like on this map it looks fine, but on other maps your eyes would just bleed. I'm happy because if I complete it, wait, what? Someone actually commissioned me to work on this mod? Yo, what mod? Or can you not talk about it because it's a commission? You want me to talk about it? Oh, but it's in Halo Wars Engine. That's pretty slick. You know what? I'm something of an interior decorator myself. Look at me go. The way that I'm... Yup. I rotate these ever so slightly on the y-axis to account for the shift here. Just add several characters from older games in Halo 4, essentially replacing the ugly AI. Nice, that's a fucking good idea. I am very biased in saying that because that's what I'm doing with Halo 4 Infinite, but it's still a very good idea. Alright, let's put this new update in. We're gonna see how this looks. Hopefully, good. One thing is the correct face attributes, because these are all tileable textures, should make this automatically textured as well. Let's wait. Computing bounce sliding right now. You know what items can have teams? What is that for? It depends. If you set stuff to teams, that usually means for the multiplayer, what team it's going to spawn for, which can change between game modes and stuff. Oh, okay, this one texture did get a little fucked up, but the other ones, not too bad. Not too bad. Looking a little fancier. This area is plain, it needs something, but honestly pretty good so far. Definitely need to rotate these though, it doesn't quite match the texture. Stop Manx, it's a lost cause? What? It's fine. It's fine. Turbo Nick! Whoa, Jesus. Let's not put racist names into the tips. Thanks. I'm gonna fix this. Alright, that's good there. I'm gonna set these faces to be shaded flat. Shade smooth. I always assume that to be color related, and I was curious, can it be used on vehicles? Yeah, so if you do a team color based thing, if you want that to happen, what you need is for your shader to have a color change map on it. So if you have a vehicle that has a color change map, you can have it tied to that. For example, the multiplayer Spartans have that, and I can show you what that looks like actually, because I kind of want to take a look at the specifics myself. I've used it for stuff before, especially in Reach. Like Reach allows you to do that with like mongooses and stuff, which is pretty cool. But the place you'll see that the most is going to be on Spartans and things in Halo 3. But you can use it on theoretically anything and have stuff be team color based, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if you look at the Master Chief shaders, oh god, let me find it. All these El Dorito ones, multiplayer, blah blah blah. Let's just go here. This is the Hayabusa armor, I believe. Yeah, so here is the, I think it's the Hayabusa chest piece. Yeah, you can see the katana and stuff. But if you look, it's a white colored helmet. You can see the helmet parts, it's all white. That's cool and all. But if you look, it's set to 2 change color as its shader mode. And what you do is on 2 change color, you're given a change color map, which is this texture here. So you have your base texture and you know, your bump maps and stuff, but you get this one, the CC, aka color change map, and it looks like this. And basically, what you get here is certain areas are green and certain areas are red. And essentially, it'll change colors depending on what this is used for. And like if it's a multiplayer object, what you can then do, because this shader, this material is on Master Chief, and it has a color change map on it, if we go into the Master Chief biped that uses this model and this shader, there is this right here, change colors. This ties directly into any shader that has a change color map. And you can see primary has the default and cinematic colors, secondary, same deal, tertiary, same deal. And you can have this whole thing change colors. It will literally, because primary and secondary is green and red. You can also have tertiary, which would be blue. So red would be primary, green would be tertiary. And then you could put blue, I'm sorry, red would be primary, green is secondary, blue is tertiary. And there might be a quaternary. Yeah, there's a quaternary. I thought it was quaternary. Quaternary, but that would be probably the alpha map if I had to guess. That way, if you use the alpha channel as your 4th way of doing colors and stuff. But yeah, you can hook that into stuff. And it's pretty cool. Pretty neat, even. Why isn't this textured? I feel like this should definitely be textured. Alright, I'm going to try something fancy here to get this texture working. I'm going to grab these here. All of these. I'm going to pin their UVs by pressing P. And I'm going to try going here and unwrapping. Not bad. Not bad. Although, kind of came out weird. Oh, it's down here. It's these. And I'm going to manually fix their position. So this one should be at 1. This one should be at -2. This one should be at -2. And this one should be at -2. And the reason I'm putting it at -2 is because that puts it on the edge of the texture, which lets it look like that. So now it should match up really cleanly there, see? Right at the edge at -2 on the texture. -1, -2, 0, 1, 2. Anything that's a whole number will be right at the edge of the texture there. Vehicles have a color map in 3. Anything can have a color map. Anything can have a color map. Although I don't know if they'll take team colors naturally, because I think those might, at least in Halo 3. I know in Halo Reach you can have team colored vehicles and stuff, though that does end up tying into like multiplayer globals and things like that. So I'm not entirely sure how that would work in multiplayer, but I think if you give it the multiplayer properties, it should work. Because there's this multiplayer object right here, which on any vehicle or anything you'd want to add if it's going to be in Forge or used in multiplayer. And theoretically, adding this and having a color change map should allow it to work. Alrighty. I want to give this a trim texture real fast. So I'm going to assign it to this, and we're just going to do a quick little unwrap. Do I want to use this? What did I use on the other sides? Oh, it was a doubled up trim. I don't think I'm going to do that back here. we're just gonna scale this up like that. And then we gotta stretch it so that these fit reasonably good and look decent. Like there. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Hopefully that looks nice in game. We'll see though. I could always change it to a different texture, but that should cover everything that's not a wall. All the walls still clearly don't have textures, but you know, everything else is pretty good. Chronopolis is done? The old CE mod? Alright, I'm gonna try. Is it even worth it? I kind of want to cut into the wall here. And see if I can let light through this area, but I don't know if it'll work. Maybe... Any object in here? What are these on? Default interior? Okay, I'm gonna give all of these the default interior region. This will allow it, hopefully, to let light pass through. Same as the, these here. Oh no, these are on default body. Eh, close enough. These, though, will need to be on default body. Like so. And then, theoretically, if I cut a hole behind them into the wall, I could be allowing some light to come through. I just don't know how much it'll be. I'll try it, though. We're going to save to a new save here. And we're going to cut into the back wall. You definitely do want correct face attributes on, though. Okay, like that. And I'm literally going to... I gotta triangulate this. I actually gotta triangulate both of these. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign this to default lights. And theoretically that's gonna let light through. I don't know, it's probably gonna be a little, not a lot, but hopefully it looks good. Let's export this. We have to delete our old render folder, go to our new one here, get this in here. It's pretty soon here I'm going to be doing the physics model. I still want to add those tubes that are going to like connect from something here. Also, man, I don't know where I'm going to put the core. I know that's like a huge consideration. I'm really dumb for not having like given it a ton of thought, but I'm thinking either like right here or like back here would be a good place for the core. Wait, there's a Halo 3 version of Chronopolis? That's what Robert's talking about? I played on Chronopolis so much. Should put weapon crates or power weapons on the lower interior sides. Well, there's gonna be enemies. I just finished it? What? That sounds sick. Alright, I gotta fix these textures here. Bit wonky. Alright, I added the lights. It actually does light things up a little bit more, which is kind of nice. You can see the light coming through here pretty good. You know, a really good place to test this on to see if the lights help is going to be Mombasa Sandbox, because Mombasa Sandbox is like, almost, it's sunset, but it's also, oh, my thing's going to crash. Huge Grass is too big of a map for me to load other maps afterwards. It's in Marketplace? Do you mean the Steam Workshop? Well, let's load in. We're going to Mombasa Sandbox. Halo 3 Chronopolis. It's real. It looks like a port of the CE one, but like with Halo 3 textures and stuff. I wish there were more screenshots. Roughly 50% to 60% smaller than the original. Oh, R93 sniper. Coming in. This dude's smart as hell. Where's the cat ear attachment? Or when is the cat ear attachment for the Scarab coming out? Soon. I won't make you wait. Alright, let's see. Did that make a substantial difference to the interior lighting? Not really. Not really. It's still pretty dark in here. I will say it's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit better. That's so weird. Are they all like that? Is that how every light in the Scarab is? I think it is. That's so odd. It helps a bit. The top is still really fucking dark though. Like we definitely need some kind of light emitting things up here on the high part of the walls. Like this whole area here, something right here needs to emit light. I may add another set of these lights. Where's the darkest area? It's back here toward the back of this, then up high kinda. I think what I'll do is on this panel right here, I'll add another light. I'm gonna add another one right here. Like there's a pretty good spot, and then I could cut the hole into it for the lights. I think Chronopolis would be good for El Dorado. Yeah, El Dorado would definitely benefit from a mod like that. And we're gonna save, and we're gonna save as again, because I'm making a big cut into the geometry and making it a bit more messy. So we're gonna go ahead and make a bunch of cuts here underneath everything. Assign this to default lights. I grab these two, triangulate them, make sure they're on interior. And we'll give this a try. Hopefully this helps. El Dorado is dead, mission failed. Not true. Not true. Well, I do love how interior lighting just takes on the color of the skylight out there. Like here, the lighting is a lot more orange due to the sunset. So you see that orange light just coming through everywhere. That's super cool. Now let's see. We're gonna find out just how much that light helps, if at all. Because this area is so dark. Any day now. Still computing bounce lighting. It's going. It's cooking. Yeah, I miss El Dorito back in the day. Actually, I don't that much because then we wouldn't have mod tools. Alright, that... I think that helped, sort of. Not really at all. Did I even do that right? This is default body, default body. Well, default interior. What? Yeah, that goes to lights. That's interior. That just didn't help. Damn, what the fuck? I really thought that would like let a blow some light through. You can see it's super bright back there. Like, it is definitely letting light through. I'm gonna double check something. There is a real chance that I just like... I'm pretty sure I have this set up right, but there's a chance I don't. And I need to make sure that I have it set up right. Objects, Giants, Scarab E3 model. Call it a day and say it's a spooky scarab? No, this thing needs to have lighting on the inside. It is not optional. So yeah, the interior is set to self shadow only. So interior only takes shadowing from itself, which is exactly what I want. That means giant openings will let in tons of light. Maybe these openings just are too small. This is a dark map, but it shouldn't be this bad. Might just have to lower these lights. I will say, it did light up the top area a little bit better. You can see the light coming through that area there now, which is kind of nice. I think there needs to be another set of lights down low. I think it just needs it. Otherwise, it's not really not gonna fly. Thing looks so good. I'm glad you like it. We're cooking with it here. We're trying to make it look pretty awesome. Okay, this area here, this whole area is just so dark. What I could do is add like one of these lights really big, or make a custom one that's just like it. I could try this, where I duplicate it. Adam! Dude, thanks for the 2! I finished reassembling my keyboard. Check stream chat. It's done. It's done! The final key. That is satisfying. It's so annoying to put keyboards together after you've just like fully disassembled them. Just so much work. Like, god damn. I want to make this one kind of wide. But congrats on getting your keyboard back together, dude. That shit is painful. Like, very painful. I'm gonna try doing this and making it a big light and just kind of shoving it into the ground here. I really hope this helps. Because this area is so dark. this should let me now add in more light here, so we'll see. I'm gonna save this to 25. We're gonna make some more cuts because we need just even more lights. Get that there. Joe, thank you for the 2, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Said, I think, I remember Scaboodle mentioned one of the last Scarab streams that you should make holes for the skybox lighting to come in. That is what I'm doing, actually. But instead of just making actual holes, I'm making holes that are built into it, using regions to trick the game, basically. So, what I do is I assign this to the region I made called lights. And the lights region is completely detached from everything else. Where is the... Oh, there. It's completely detached from the rest of the structure. Rejected Shot Goon tipped $2 right after that and said, I think I remember Skaboodle mentioned that you should make holes for my weenie to go in. Crazy, dude. Crazy behavior from you guys. Why do I have like the most unhinged community? Come on, there's gonna be light. There's gonna be light. It's gonna look good. Miss Dono. Incorrect. Actually. This isn't even my final form. Jesus Christ. Darksteel, thank you for the 2! Said, Mom said it's my turn on the brain cell. That's, yeah. Chat, do be sharing one whole ass brain cell. Alright, come on, please give me lights. Please let this light help. Please! Please! That's cute. Rejecting this community is the most unhinged. Okay, I've been on the internet far too long. I know that's not true. But maybe in the Halo community. Maybe. Eh, not really. You guys are actually pretty chill, all things considered. My chair doesn't have the... It's missing its pillow. Oh! One triangle of light. Incredible. Just incredible. Oh, wait. I think I know what the problem is. Joe, thank you for the 2! No, I don't. Never mind. Thank you for the 2, man. Said, nah, I want that damn brain cell. I'm a Hulk out. Well, I think you have it, because that is a shared thought between you and the rest of the community here. Well, it kind of helps. There's a little bit of light coming through, but it's also doing this awkward triangulation here, because the floor is very triangular. What the fuck is this? Why is the floor... The floor is flooring way too hard. Fine. 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 Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Hello? Sure. Yeah, now this just does the oh wait. Yeah, there. Okay, I added some more vertices. And some more triangles. Maybe that'll help. That it looks less bad. Get in there! Get in the game! I have not. No, I have not done the Cortana suit yet. I just got done moving. Dude, I'm so not looking forward to that. Am I gonna watch the Minecraft movie? I heard it's really bad, but probably. Maybe in like a week or two. I will say, McDonald's has some funny ass branding on their bags for the Minecraft movie right now. I grabbed the double cheeseburger the other day. It's kind of funny. You gonna hit Control X to dissolve things faster? Wait, really? Oh my god, that's so handy. I literally just learned Control T for triangulate, which has been really handy. Control X goes crazy. Thank you. That's super, super useful. I'm always going through the menu here and dissolving whichever I'm trying to select. Manxie here? They haven't talked in a little bit. I'm unsure. Okay, let's see if this helps with the lighting visually. A little bit, actually. Adding some more verts to it did help a little bit. Not perfect, but it is brighter in here. I don't love that we're repeating the same light over and over, but could be worse. They're really bloomy. Don't love that, but it's alright. Really dark though. Just really, really dark. Kind of like how spooky it is though. It's bright enough that you can see. It's a little dark here in this area, but it's bright enough that you can see. So much room for activities in this bitch right now. Yep. It's kind of cool. What is this? What the fuck is this? What happened here? What the fuck happened, dude? Somebody fucked all this shit up. What the fuck? What in the ever-loving fuck happened here? I think we're good now. You're done, Zophie? Does that mean you've got like a ton of stuff? don't know, man. So far, so good. This is pretty sick. Walk up here. We obviously need to texture the back of it still, but I'm liking it. I'm liking how this is rolling. Pretty slick. Now that the lighting is good, I think we should switch it back to huge grass so we can see it even better. Before they went to blend, there's some cool stuff like Spartan Land 040 Boat. Bunch of Scarab test maps. Did you say Scarab test maps? Sorry, it sounded like you said Scarab test maps for Halo 4. Sorry to bug you, but did you just say Scarab test maps for Halo 4? Who's reading my previous? When am I gonna work on Weasel and Peppy Sentinels? Probably after Ultimate Forge. It's actually so easy to do that. I'm just being kind of lazy about it because I have to like extract from Infinite because I want to get the Spartan cat ears and then make them shiny silver with like Sentinel textures and then slap them on there. And then recolor them with a color change map so I can like give them white and black and then all black. Then add little green eyes to them as like glowing bits. I have like a whole vision in my head of exactly how I want to do it. Use like little lens flares as cat eyes. Oh, they're reach BSPs? Even still, that's even better. Reach Scarab test maps sound awesome. What if Halo, but Burger King? God, I could go for Burger King right now. I'll grab a snack in a second. Release them in a sec. Ooh! Ooh! What if Popeye's chicken sandwich? Never had that actually. I almost never go to Popeye's. I think I've only been there a handful of times in my life. What if Halo but GM Big City? What if GM Big City but Halo 3 ODST? Oh yeah, that lighting helps a lot. It's so bright on this map in here, it feels great. That triangle's a little annoying, but... Quest! It's him, guys. From Invisible Season 4. Thank you, Quest, for the $2. Thank you, Sid. I'm so lonely. I haven't felt a woman's touch in years. Put some lipstick on you. Get a nice pair of cotton panties. I'd have you tuck most of the time and only untuck on special occasions. I sure read that. That donation message is creepy. A little bit. Wait, this is still broke? Oh, I didn't export the fix. It's from Meat Canyon. Yeah, I literally was imagining that was like some shit he would say in my head. That's so funny that it's actually from him. Where's the Covenant Harvester, TBH? Yeah, Sophie's immediately on that. Like, good point. Where? It's a really good point, actually. Have you seen the I actually haven't seen the Harvester in a while. Has anyone seen that thing? Is it even that's Harvester? Anybody? The Harvester's so large. My God. Here, I'll put it over here and just let it walk. Hold on. I don't have a functioning walking animation, so I just swap out its idle every now and then. God, it's so loud even from all the way out here. Jesus. Thing is unreasonably large. I think it's shooting cannons, except it's just walking. Just fucking walking. My God. That's so cool, man. I want to make more maps like Huge Grass where it's just like a massive open world type experience, because just putting stuff down in here and seeing it move is really cool. It's doing nothing! It's not doing nothing! I need a bigger flamethrower for that tick. I think so. Theoretically, it can climb over this wall. We'll see. I don't remember what my settings are at. Oh yeah, there it's trying. It's going for it. That's a big leap. There she goes. Now redesign is probably something I can get behind? Yeah, I would definitely redesign this and not give it a giant tick sack on the back. I tried, I mean this is a retexture, but this was my first try ever retexturing a Covenant vehicle. So I didn't really do that good of a job, to be honest. I didn't really know what I was doing. I think my vehicles since then that I've done, the Lich and the E3 Scarab, have turned out a lot nicer. And it really wouldn't be too hard to retexture this either. I'm not retexture, remodel, because I would probably reuse a lot of the general shapes and stuff of it, and make it a lot more low poly and angular, which, I mean, that's pretty damn easy to do, to be honest with you. It looks really cool though, seeing it walk all that way is pretty sick. Yeah, I think this... The E3 Scarab came out a lot better. It has a lot more like interesting textures. You know, it's got like custom normals and like paneling and all that stuff. To be fair, I had a really good reference to work off of, but even still. Get out of here. Oh, it can't fall down the hole yet. Soon. What David did. Please don't spend more time on the giant Halo 4 tick tank. It's so big that it's like useless. It is actually so big it's useless. Even just the Scarab. This Scarab already, it's bigger than the Halo 2 Scarab by a little bit, which is already so massive compared to the Halo 3 Scarab. Like, it's just insane. Bad about the Strato. Ooh, actually they kind of got your ass there. Useless to drive, not useless to fight. True. Same with the Strato. This is like cinematic boss material. In order to fight the Strato, you would actually have to fight it in like a fucking longsword or a pelican. Like, unironically, it's so big that even a pelican is dwarfed by it. And Pelicans are just huge vehicles already. Just remake the entire guard. Where did my webcam overlay go? How did that disappear? That's weird. Even just flying through the Strato Sentinel's legs feels like crazy. I cannot wait to see it as like a full-on enemy that can like move. Next multi-stream typical Guardian Forest. Don't make me. Trust, I want to do Guardian Forest as much as the next person, but don't make me do it. That's so much work. That is so hard to do. I am not an entire team of people. Maybe I would do Forerunner City as like for fun, but listen, all I'm saying is if I'm doing any campaign stuff, I am learning all the campaign stuff I need to on the Metropolis remake. Okay, the Metropolis remake is actually doable because I'm just recreating an existing mission, and it's the perfect way to learn because I'm basically just copying what Bungie did in Halo 2, but in Halo 3. You got Green Knight? Green would not help me with a Halo 3 mod. He just wouldn't. He would be like, ew, just mod Halo 4. Lamau, Halo 4, Halo 4, bad engine, Lamau, bad engine, Lamau. And then that would be the end of the conversation. Enslave Green Knight, Jesus Christ. Make Guardian Force in Halo 4? No, because who wants to play a Halo 3 cut mission in Halo 4? That's nonsensical. The whole point is it's Halo 3. Me? Well, that makes just you. And Zophie, probably. Give me this. No, no, I didn't want. No, stop. God, whatever. I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck a pelican. Why is it still alive? Does it really take 3 C4s to kill an unarmed pelican? You ever notice how there's no shadows on either of these things here? Long-time Ultimate Forge viewers know where I'm going with this. See that? You see how there's no shadows on either of those things? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird there's no shadows right there? That's weird, huh? Stuff on a map this big should definitely have tons of shadowing. 100%. 100%. That's weird. If only I could go into the map and add in the new performance throttles, which there are none of, and it's using the default ones. So now we can go ahead for new Alpine Sandbox 1. Copy that. Go into here. Huge grass performance throttle. Save. Reload. I don't know if I can even reload this map. It might crash. The map's too thick. Yeah, I think it's gonna... Derailment inbound. Calm down. Make Discord DMs? Okay, let me boot this up. Okay, how do the shadows look now? My god, I can see them! I can see the shadows clear as day. They don't disappear until all the way back here. That's so much nicer. What the fuck, dude? I love that. Even the Scarab has a shadow all the way, like, way back here. Would love to add better lighting onto this structure, though. I did all this on per vertex, and it caused, let's just say, issues. This whole structure needs to be per pixel lighting, 100%. Per vertex lighting is super ugly. Well, I guess I'm going to be relighting the entire map anyway, since I'm going to be redoing these cliff textures for Huge Grass 2.1, which is going to include all the Ultimate Forge stuff once Ultimate Forge is out, including the new roads and stuff. Old road, new road. So much better. So much better. Old grass, new grass. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a very quick snack. The interior is looking really good here. I will be back in like 2 minutes. New grass, more like huge grass. Huge, so true. Everybody please thank Davy Jones for how good that was. That was amazing. Everybody, shout out Davy Jones, that was really good. I'm sure he put a lot of effort into that one. Adam, thank you for the 2! Thank you for the shout out. He said, when you one day redo the Harvester, instead of a giant dumb mining machine, you could do a giant walking base, like a mobile version of the Halo Wars bases where you can spawn things. That, or give it the Strato Sentinel treatment and make it a giant enemy AI. I do like those ideas. Does Halo 4 have early mover physics? Yes, and it's enhanced early mover physics where rotation, when you rotate like this, like in Halo 3, if you're on an early mover, you stick to it. But in Halo 4, but also if it were to rotate in Halo 3, you'd go like this and then fall off. In Halo 4, it has like rotation added to the early mover physics, so you can do that. Like Halo 3, as long as you move, you're good, but if a Scarab somehow twisted, you would still fall off. Halo 4 does not do that. It's like Star Citizen type shit in Halo 4. It's really cool. Okay, like I said, give me 2 minutes. Where's my BRB? I'm gonna put BRB grabbing coffee, but I'm not. I'm probably gonna grab like a Reese's cup. I'll be right back. Sorry about the wait, you guys. I'm back. No more BRB coffee. I lied. I didn't even get coffee. You fools. Dude, I was supposed to go grab some final remaining things today from the last place. And the lady points out, she says, you can still get the Venom twerk emote. There's still time. I was like, what? And then we immediately grinded like 2.5 hours of just pure Marvel Rivals, completing all the challenges until we got it, like an hour before it ended off. We're like, oh, safe. We're good. Almost missed out on it because of all the moving. It was too close. Why doesn't this have a scarab, dude? What's up? Or a shadow. Why doesn't this scarab have a shadow? Whatever, I don't care. Venom twerk emote? Yeah, dude, they added it for April Fools. It's goated. Right, the interior. So we gotta keep going. This texture is okay. This one's pretty messy, though. Emma Frost twerk emote. Please, bro. Please. Bro, please. 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 Oh, it's because it's using, put precision on everything, that's why. Will this remove the material textures? No, but it gives them to me. Yes. Indeed. This is indeed what I wished for. Joe, thank you for the 2, man. Very much appreciated. Yo, rejected crack gun. I request that you open the Halo 4 Infinite mod scenario real quick so newer viewers in chat can see. Sure, why not? I love the mod. This is the mod I plan to be working on, like, mainly after after we get Ultimate Forge done here, which is why I'm working on the Scarab. It's for Ultimate Forge, but I will show you here. Hold on, let me pop it open real quick. I gotta go really far back into my storage drive because that's where I have Halo 4. Give me just a second. I'm hunting through folders to find it. Halo 4 does take like a really long time to open, so it's probably like 5+ minutes of just pure loading in Halo 4. So it's here under our tags. We have the Infinite folder. We're gonna open up the Death Valley test map that I have been developing the Halo 4 mod on for a really long time, Halo 4 Infinite. But that'll be loading up in the background. In the meantime, we're fixing these textures here. As for this panel, I feel like it would be better if it just reached all the way up. Okay, that's good. That's sort of good. Close enough. That looks nice. That'll do. Although, it could be nice for me to just, like, cut this down. Maybe scale it to there. Matches up a little bit. Oh, I didn't fix these. I'm not going to. Screw that, I'll just remove them. Scale Y0. Let's go gambling. Yeah, see, these are all fucked up. That's not my job. We're gonna duplicate scale y minus 1, and then we're gonna snap them in. Oh, I fucked up already. Go back. We select all these, we make sure our tool does not have correct face attributes on, and then we duplicate scale y minus 1, drag it over on the y-axis, and then snap into place. Wow. Then we merge by distance just to fix it, and we're good. Now they are all relatively decently face corrected. Nobody will ever really notice. The Scottish Harvester. Dad, could you imagine the Scottish national anthem just blasting as the harvester is just crawling across the terrain? Just oh my god. Absolute maximum ear destruction. Like, fuck, that would hurt. Okay, let's see if the texturing job is terrible or good enough that people won't really care. It's 25, 25, we're good here. We replace the existing one, we shove the render model in. Real shit, when we getting the Halo Reach BFG turrets? I didn't really have a plan, to be honest, for adding those, because I like the Halo 3 ones just fine. We have the Halo 2 ones? That's kind of cool. Do I even have those on Huge Grass? I feel like I should have those on Huge Grass if I don't already. A bunch of stuff I need to add to Huge Grass. What did I call them? Covenant... Not BFG... Gun Tower. Yeah, right here. The Halo 2 Covenant gun towers, I spent a lot of time fixing them up and making them look good in Halo 3. Pretty fancy. Looks pretty neat. Find the ones from Reach Menacing? I mean, I agree. Well, this needs a turning sound for sure. A really loud one. Oh, this was so fun to animate. I remember this thing. This was great. The 2 shadow engine sound, that is not a bad idea. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, right, I fixed the textures, and they look fine. I don't really care. They look good. Oh, those are flipped. Okay. Looks pretty good. We're getting there. We're getting there. That looks pretty bad still. I'm late, but I'm here. Was playing Taxi. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool, I guess. I agree with you, Helix. The Halo Reach Tyrant giant turret is also, I also agree it's underused. A really cool vehicle, and you just don't see a ton of people using it. Alright, let's see. I do want to add the panels here. I want to add them here. Going all the way up and connecting over the ceiling, I think, will be good. You just kind of tuck into there. We'll assign that to this texture here, which is the interior wall texture. I need to do a big unwrap on all this, but it should be no biggie. We'll do unwrap, And we're gonna run the Gridify UV toolkit thingy on here, which will be really handy. I'm gonna switch over to this texture. We're gonna use the cheat code where we put it right into the corner of the UV space. We're gonna put our cursor here, and we're gonna scale from that cursor to the point where it matches up over here. And that gives us some very nice paneling. Oh, I only selected half of it. We gotta redo that. We unwrap again, Gridify, select all. Shove it into the exact corner. Redo our cursor selection. Well, we can do better than that. Do scale Y 0.5? No, scale Y 2. Right? Yeah. That brings our panels all the way down to here, and now that they are perfectly even, I basically just need to make them look nice. Okay, I don't love it, but it'll do for now. For the bottom here, I am going to add... I'm going to set it to this texture here. We're going to unwrap that onto it, and we're going to give it the trim texture, this one here. We're going to do a little Gridify on this. It becomes a nice little perfect square. Once again, we're going to put it up in the corner. Honestly, doing this is just so handy. Scale it down. Oh, it's sideways. Hey, Weasel. We can go like that. That's not bad. Nice little floor panel right there. Drag this back a little bit so it straightens out. Hi, Weasel. It's also looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Release the Halo 4 tag build models. Ooh. You want to learn Substance Painter so that you can redo those old Halo 4 nights? Honestly, most of the work could be done for you on those nights because Substance Painter lets you just kind of like drag and drop really nice materials onto stuff with little effort or input. So I kind of like that. Almost like a platform. Goes flat. Sorry, I was thinking in my head how I wanted to do these textures. I really don't love this giant wall texture here. I don't think it looks that good. Those two UVs near the bottom of the stairs. If you're talking about these, then yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try putting this in game. We'll just see how it looks. Kind of get a feel for it. I don't love it. There's a lot I want to change as far as the textures go, but it's not too bad. We should see a pretty nice upgrade in this whole area here. As well as like the ceiling wrapping around is going to look kind of nice, even if I don't, like I said, love the textures very much. The OCD fans are crying right now. I know, dude. People, if anyone had OCD and they watched me, they would just be having a fit like all the time, man. It's not good. The shit I do is kind of cursed sometimes, man. Not ideal. But we should see a nice little upgrade here on the stairs, hopefully. This whole back area should get a little bit of a glow up. Wait for it. Wait, Drake. That's me, still streaming. What's up? How is the Halo 4 Infinite mod? I'll check in a sec, it should be open by now. Come on, I want to see. Does it look better? Woo! Ew, I don't like the bottom there, but having some textures on the ceiling is nice. I don't like these textures in particular, but those it could be worse. It's nice to see this connect to something, though I might do this kind of thing, but on the top. This area is nice though, having the trim and having that like kind of flatten out there, that's good. Definitely going to keep that. Having it kind of come up to a sharp wall here of sorts. Nice, so it gives a weird illusion because of the way the UVs kind of like come into a point here. I'll have to do something better for the back wall texturing, but overall it's not too bad. Oh, I never checked this. This does look pretty good. I will keep that. The little bridge area here. Still kind of messy. A lot of this is still kind of messy. I would like to clean up some of the vertices. Not bad, though. Not bad. I am liking the vibe of everything in here so far. The ceiling is just a tough one for me, because in Halo 3 they have custom textures on their Scarab ceiling. This is specifically for the Scarab, so I might have to actually throw this in Substance Painter for that. But, like, actually speaking, not joking, what would Halo 5 mod tools have to offer if they were to release such a thing? People would make the older Halo games in them. I mean, here, Halo 4 Infinite, it's loaded up. Here it is. This is what the mod looks like for, there were those asking. Here's the last setup I did for all the enemies and everything. I ported over a bunch of Infinite content into here, plus a lot of community stuff. Chow made this awesome Halo 3 style Phantom in like super HD. It looks amazing. Infinite Pelican over here. Very fun to fly. I ported the banished Halo Infinite vehicles and I like retextured them to be more like Covenant vehicles, which is kind of fun. Let me do debug. What was it again? It was G6. No, GA1. GA1. Okay, I remember. Yeah, so this is actually the Halo Infinite Wraith, but I retextured it to be... Oh, that just doesn't work, does it? Well, yeah, anyway. Yeah, retextured it. We obviously, I'm a Halo Infinite, but like the Halo 2 chief from Halo Infinite that they released. This is the assault rifle from Halo Infinite. All these sounds. Very purple ghost. I'm gonna have to tone down these colors, but it is a very purple ghost. Sadly, still uses Halo 4 sounds. What else? I like the Wraith a lot. It feels good, honestly. I think I still need to make the mortar bigger, though. Lighting this mod looks tasty. It's not bad. This is a plasma rifle. I believe it's originally from Halo 5, but I touched it up a little bit. It's got custom sounds that are a mix of, I think, Halo Reach and Halo Infinite. Makes it sound kind of strong. We got the rocket launcher, which I was using this to test out Halo Infinite style particle effects, which did actually end up working. It was really painful, but I got it working. They look okay. The explosions are the infinite particle effects. Well, the smoke is too, technically. Halo Infinite Battle Rifle. You're cooking this for real? Yeah, I'm still gonna be cooking with it too. Halo Infinite Gravity Hammer. One of my personal favorites, Cortana. Oh god, that HUD. No, the sword. I designed the Halo. I took the Halo Infinite sword model and I gave it a bunch of shaders that tried to mimic the style of the Halo 2 sword, which I think looks pretty cool. Looks especially good. Here's the Halo Infinite Grunt, but he's rigged up to the Halo 4 Grunt. Halo Infinite Elites rigged up to the Reach Elites. Halo Infinite Hunter rigged up to the Halo 4 Hunter. Halo Infinite Jackal rigged up to the Reach Jackal. They all work as well, you know, like you can like see if I possess one of them. Shoot. Debug. No, what is it? Director, debug, camera 1. There we go. Yeah, you can see they work, you know, they're fully featured. The grunt needs a little bit of fixing. His backpack like does a thing, but I'll fix it later. What else? The elites are pretty cool. They look awesome. I don't think they have footstep sounds, sadly, but these little things. The Warthog's pretty great. I remodeled the Warthog turret. This was the Infinite Warthog, or it is the Infinite Warthog. I just remodeled the turret so that it's the hexagon shape. I just went into Substance Painter and cooked this up real quick. The Banshee, honestly, the Banshee still needs a ton of work in my eyes. It looks good, but the top canopy still throws me off because it still looks purple at some angles and it's not really supposed to be doing that. It's a Reach Banshee model, which is wrong. No, this is the Infinite Banshee model. This is straight up the Infinite Banshee with the armor removed and it's colored purple. It's the wrong model type? I don't care, it's the Infinite Banshee. Period. Period. Joe, thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate it. Can you remove more of those damage and metal scrapping textures like the gray patches? I saw a checkbox, but I haven't tried. Yeah, theoretically, each shader is different. It's easier on some, harder on others. But yeah, more than likely, it's very doable. I'll just have to check Ikur. Ikur is going to change the game when it comes to me texturing and doing stuff on this mod, honestly. Hunter still looks pretty cool. It's the Infinite Hunter. I actually really like the way the Infinite Hunter looks. Still using Halo 4 like particles and stuff, but I'll get around to doing more. And then of course we have Chief here. I'm gonna make it so every multiplayer Spartan and everything is just Chief. He looks a little bad right now because he's holding an energy sword, which makes him like look weird. He has a big bright light on it. He looks a lot better when there's no fake lights attached to him. Very clean. This is all thanks to can't think of a good username and Ollie's and Chiefster's PBR shaders. There's a mix of them all in this. And all the environment is just Quixel Megascan stuff. But yeah, Chief looks damn good in this lighting. Damn good. Ugh, Halo 4 sounds are terrible. What an awful noise. I don't ever want to hear that again. Yeah, mod looks good. It has a lot of potential. I'm excited to work on it again. Yeah, the ground looks so good. I love these like 3D ground textures using tessellation. It's so nice. More of the fire. Oh yeah, there's a fire team Raven. That, don't worry about that. That is literally just an HD port somebody on Halo Archive did of the Banished Scarab. I don't think it's gonna fit well into this mod, but I tried it just to see. This Scarab here is the Fire Team Raven Scarab, which means it's the Halo 3 Scarab, but Super HD. I did a lot of work on this because I love Scarabs and I'm weird. But if I load this up in tag test, the inside has a bunch of lighting on it. There's a bunch of like baked lighting. It looks really fancy, but it is drivable. You can actually fully drive it. Right, Halo 4 Sapien is that stupid lighting bug. Yeah. It looks better out of that, but yeah, this thing looks pretty awesome. It's like a really super HD Scarab. The Fire Team Raven Scarab is so nice. Tons of custom modeling and stuff on it. Looks sick as hell. No core in it, but looks really damn good. It even has destruction states too. So yeah, this is the mod. I would love to load it up in tag test just so that you could see the Scarab with lighting. Actually, I haven't even seen it in forever. I think I will load up Halo 4 tag test, actually. Can I make the gravity hammer to be more like the Halo 3 one? The new one's this new thing where you can't do a regular melee, it just does main attack. I mean, I suppose I can check. Yeah, there you go. Halo 4 has it. This is just the Halo 4 gravity hammer, but with a remodel. So, it's got it. Really need some OG Warthog texture or sounds on this thing, but it's looks damn good though. Time to crash Sapien by destroying a Warthog. That was good. That's good. Scarab, 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 Scarab. Do I take a break from the Scarab? After working on it for 2 hours, it just cooks my brain. I know it's only 2 hours, but like I have no inspiration for what to do for textures, and I basically need to throw it in Substance Painter. I can at least set it up for Substance Painter. That would be good. Oh, Weasel! Ah! Alright, I know how to do this. So I'm going to select the walls here. The whole ceiling up to this point here. Want to get all this. Alright, yeah, all of this here that I'm selecting is what it's going to have to need, like a custom texture job on it. I was really hoping to avoid it and save a bunch of time, but don't need a new texture. It's going to be E3 Scarab interior. I'm going to deselect the lights here. I'm going to assign this. Oh, I guess I don't even really need to. Ta-da! And this will get some kind of custom texture job on it. Not sure what yet, but it should be okay. And in any case, I'm gonna have to unwrap it, so I suppose that's gonna be okay. I don't love that it's whatever. I don't care, it doesn't have to be perfectly optimized. Might do the same on this thing over here too, because this part I didn't quite know what to do with. Throw that up there. Alright, this should be good. So now I can throw this thing into Substance Painter and get hopefully some pretty good results. But I don't want to do Substance Painter right now, I'm not gonna lie. We could switch over to another part of the mod. Take a little break from the Scarab before we do the Substance Painter and finish the interior. Oni Alpha Site? Ooh, let's do Oni Alpha Site. That sounds fun. Let me open that up. And let me also switch over to Mombasa Sandbox too. Okay, I have Mombasa Sandbox opening, and we're going to open up Oni Alpha Site, which is going to look really fucking cool, by the way. Oh yeah, we were working on it here. I was piecing it together to the best of my ability down here. This is what I had so far. What I essentially need to do, I think, is just chop off the bottom of it. Or, let me see, is there stuff on the bottom that I can snag, or is it all just too complicated? Because the bottom is like this piece here, and these. Probably snag these and just remove the interior parts, just leaving the exterior parts. I mean, obviously it would be a bit much to do the entire interior. Very complex and detailed. It would be pretty sick, but I think it might be a little bit much to do that. Especially once you realize there's like a series of gigantic rooms in it. Yeah, that would be a little bit much. But we do need this part, actually. I believe this snaps into place here. Yeah. It should snap into place at about here. Maybe up a little? I'm a bit confused as to where all this goes. Let me go back to the original file for it. So there's the courtyard. I just hide the seam sealer. That just leaves these as walls that kind of connect around the outside. How did I get rewinded to 18 minutes behind? I just heard OCD fans crying and had whiplash. Oh, you're time traveling. Amazing. Oh, here, maybe this will help. That looks right. That looks correct. Or I could just cut everything below it off. That's also doable. Yeah, this as a forge object is going to be kind of nuts because it's not going to have an interior or anything. Problem is I can't very easily... It's going to be tough. That's all just interior. As far as the exterior goes, I just want the walls, man. I just want the fucking... Just give me the walls. I can double check my work here by seeing if that connects to the edges there. It does. Okay, so that is correct. That does close up a large part of it. The problem is the front. I have to see what the front looks like and if I can even get a front to it. So let's open up ODST. Oni Alpha Site is SC130, I believe. Yeah. fine to me. It's dead. Superior Scarab comes out on top. Beautiful. Beautiful! Yeah, El Dorado does run on a version of ODST with some features actually ported over from Reach and stuff. It's a custom fork of the engine, just like it's ODST plus. They got machine that massive fire as a fires a massive laser beam, have a better anti-air turret. Meh. Lore schmore. Video game fun. Yeah. Read the harvester in Halo 2. That would look like a fucking Minecraft harvester. I'd love to see the Halo 3 Scarab in Halo 2. That would be interesting. Well, now we know what to do for the next mod, guys. We're putting the Halo 3 Scarab in Halo 2 for all the 3 people out there who want to see that. Alright, so this is Oni Alpha Site, the building itself. I actually could just cut off... Oh, you guys can't see. I actually could just cut off, like, a bunch of the parts of it and just leave only the base of it. Because I'm pretty sure... No, it has a really nice front end that I need to find where... I need to find where this part of it is, because I have looked in all the files and for the life of me, I cannot fucking find it, dude. It's crazy. Whichever one has the walls, that's the one I need. Because it's not this one, that's for fucking sure. I have looked everywhere. This one has walls, but it doesn't have the inside, so... We gotta get a different BSP. Hold on, we're gonna find it. I am tired of not having the correct one. It has been driving me nuts. Hold on. But 010 is the one that has it. I still think Halo Wars 1 Scarab is a lower poly Halo 3 Scarab with a brighter shade of purple. Brother, you don't think that. That's what it is. Anyone with eyes could see that. You're talking to Helix, said. Not like the E3 one, but the original one that has a different look to the normal Scarabs you'd see. Yeah, the Halo Wars 1 Scarab is just the Halo 3 one. It just is. It's loading, don't worry. Okay. It's still loading. This is gonna take a minute. New Halo 3 Blender or Halo Blender Toolkit is awesome, but it is a little slow on import. Oh, there we go. This is it really just the courtyard? Oh, it is, but it does have the walls I needed. Yes, this is the front right here. Sick. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Okay, I almost got it. Okay, now these are good. Let me just grab all these textures. That is not quite everything. And now it's still not ever. No, that's everything. Okay, so we separate, delete the rest. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of everything that's not literally just these walls. Have any of you guys seen the Minecraft movie? I'm so curious. I keep hearing it's like really terrible, and I want to know if it's actually as bad as people are saying it is. When I first heard they were coming out of the Minecraft movie, I was like, hell yeah, I freaking love Minecraft, man. That's a goated ass game. It comes out tomorrow? Oh, I thought it was already out. Never mind. Not imagine a Minecraft movie ever not being bad. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, they cleanly match up. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we have the bottom of the Oni Alpha Site now. I could theoretically clean this up to a degree and get it all looking pretty good. Not bad. The movie has really bad reviews. Everyone's saying it's like terrible. And that's so sad because a Minecraft movie is so easy to pull off. Like, that is not hard. It's just not. This is a crafting table. Chicken jockey. So goofy, dude. Oh my god. Bro, Joe said chicken cocky. Ooh, he's not gonna live that one down, dude. It's over. Bro's whole career just ended. That sucks, man. Okay. We now have Oni Alpha Site plus destroyed Oni Alpha Site. This is what it looks like right now. We can also swap it out for the destroyed versions, which is pretty cool. Which means we could give this building damage states with like very little effort. Sick. I mean, doesn't it just blow up tier by tier? It goes boom, 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 boom. I forget how it goes. Do you blow up Oni Alpha Site in the mission? I don't remember, man. It's been so long since I last played ODST. Vibrant visuals? Bro, I've had shaders since like 2013. $13 years ago I uploaded this video. That would make it 2012. Look at those shadows. Look at those vibrant visuals. Brother, I've had Minecraft vibrant mode since fucking 2012. Okay, people are saying there's a version of the Minecraft movie that's out that has completely unfinished CGI. That's super embarrassing if that's true. What's the Minecraft popcorn bucket look like? I gotta look that up. Minecraft movie popcorn bucket. Oh, it's a creeper. Or is it TNT? Oh, sorry, Weasel. Alright, well we have Oni Alpha Site. I could pretty quickly finish this up. I just gotta make sure to clean up the textures and stuff. I'm gonna bring this into a separate project though, so I don't have anything else missing here. Let's go ahead and... delete that. Save this to Oni Alpha Site 3. Oh my god, I see the sheep, dude. Didac, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. He said, read that Minecraft book from way back in the day. Didn't even have Steve or anything, just some guy talking about juice or something. I know what you're talking about. It was like a survival guide or something. They had a name for it. Back in the good old days. We didn't have none of this fancy schmancy stuff. Oh shit, Office of Naval Intelligence, it's fucking Oni, dude, with a $2 tip. Thank you, Oni. Bringing us almost to 50. We're at 48 right now. Thank you very much, said Mr. Shotgun, you've been tampering with Oni property. Surrender yourself immediately and do not resist. Agents Peppy and Weasel will detain you. No! No! Please. Too cute. I won't resist. Okay, well, Oni Alpha Site's gonna look really good. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna take everything down to this level right here, I think. No, it's gonna have to go to here, which means I'm gonna have to extrude certain parts. That's not a big deal, though. I need to see these textures, though, because I don't have any rendered textures in here right now. But cleaning up the bottom and then just stitching everything together is no big deal. The only real challenge will just be doing some physics model stuff, but considering there's only like these little bench thingies, doing a physics model for this is actually just really easy. Like a cube thingy that covers the plants too, and then a thing for the backrest, and then a cube that covers like the roof and stuff. Some cubes here. Some fancy cubes here. Easy. Oh, and then I gotta put a door here at some point to block up this interior. Good. Let me stand up and stretch my legs real quick. I'm starting to feel tired, inevitably. It's late. But yeah, I'm starting to feel tired. I'm gonna go stretch my legs real quick. I will be back in just 1 minute. Let me put something cool on screen. There we go. Look at all those scarabs. And a mammoth? What? Oh wait, Joe just tipped. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it, dude. Said, can I watch the Minecraft movie in schizophrenic mode? Just Jack Black walking around talking to no one. Like that GTA Michael Schizo mod. I love that. Last cutscene about the Alpha Site mission is the building going boom. Okay. I would be down to recreate that in game somehow if I can. For like destruction physics. Or at least make it like a multi-tiered thing. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But like, give me a minute. I will be back. I'm gonna go stretch real quick. Guys, I'm back. I have bad news. The bad news that Adam tipped 2. Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate it, man. He said I posted my first mod for Left 4 Dead 2 back in 2014. Replaces the tank music with E101 Mark II music from Sonic Adventure, the final boss for Gamma storyline. Link in the stream chat. You made Left 4 Dead 2 mods for over 10 years. That is pretty wild, actually. I've been making Halo mods for 10 years now, because I started with El Dorito in 2015. I haven't been doing it all 10 years, mostly the last, like, 4 years, but still. I went pretty hard on El Dorito. I made, like, some pretty big overhaul mods. Let me see, when did I post my first El Dorito mod video? Posted my first one 9 years ago. That's crazy. I made a separate channel for my El Dorito mods because it was like at the time it was really iffy copyright wise, so I just called it Halo Online Mods and started posting there. It was pretty fun. And there was whoever keeps saying "Pimp My Pelican," I completely forgot. Was it Didact or Darksteel? One of you guys kept saying "Pimp My Pelican." Here you go. 9 years ago, we're good. We had the default Pelican. This one was inspired by CE, the old CE mods. It's the Spartan Pelican. It's black. There's Spartans on the side. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What up, Anna? There's even got white stripes on it. What else? There's the... Is this still the Spartans Pelican? Which one is this? Oh no, it's a Spec Ops blue team. So it's got like blue colors and blue stripes on it, which is kind of cool. Very Halo Wars-esque. Lumpo! Thank you for the 2! Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Apparently for the Minecraft movie, Jack Black improvised all his lines, and during one scene he randomly made up real-world coordinate string. People looked it up and found out there's an abandoned mine in that exact location. That is mildly impressive, I'm not gonna lie. He just had memorized that beforehand, told nobody, and just said that shit on set. And they're like, I don't know, man. Roll with it. Snow Camo Pelican's kind of cool. Where's my gilded one? I know I got some goofy shit in here. Yeah, this one right here. Pimp My Pelican, dude. That gold trim, bruh. Straight gilded Pelican. I uploaded this shit 9 years ago, dude. The gold Pelican is real. It's real. Pelican skin mod remake win. Never. This is pointless. This is cool. This is when model importing first came to El Dorito. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was so bad at modding. But I added like a giant ship in the sky. Yeah, I ported it from Halo 3. It looks terrible. I came up here as a giant ship. A longsword as well. It's literally just the render model without even like any bump maps or anything. You can't even drive it. I did eventually make it drivable. I think I like replaced the Phantom or something with it. Yeah, right here. I just kept grinding at it, trying to figure it all out. Oh, and I even gave it a blue window shader. How fancy of me. Yeah, I was figuring out how bitmaps and stuff works, and it honestly looks pretty good. All things considered, it was basically a retextured Phantom Pelican remodel. I don't know. I just model swapped it. My first mods were mangling render models together to create new vehicles. I don't remember that. Of course I remember it. I posted videos of it on my channel when you made that one Halo, the Wasp in Halo 3. You actually, like, did some crazy shit with the runtime nodes to make that happen. I, like, straight up was so confused as to how you were even doing that. The comments said 9 years ago. How does someone know? Boy Shotgun, come play with me. So how do they know it's me? You engaged something primal in me. Good. Oh, and this is when I downloaded a bunch of other people's mods and I put it on my mod. So I had made this mod called Snow Valhalla, and I downloaded somebody's assault rifle mod and their ODST HUD mod. I actually really like this. I don't remember what I did for Snow Valhalla on this mod, but it was really cool looking. This is somebody basically retextured the Halo 4 AR here to look like a Halo 5 one. But yeah, I spent so long making the Snow Valhalla mod, and I loved it, dude. I loved this. It actually looks like very vibey. I would do it again. Yeah, this was basically a showcase. Guys, I didn't steal it, alright? They were publicly posted mods for you to download, alright? I think I even credited them all in the description. Yeah, look. Right here. Kadazi, Game Sheet, MGDZ, MDGZ. Yeah, I was really proud of this, because there was an old JTAG mod a billion years ago of a Snow Valhalla, and I was like, I can do that now, holy shit. Bro thought he would get away with it, that's crazy. Yeah, I messed with the fog tags, I didn't know what I was doing, so there's weird black fog coming in on the map everywhere. I like it though, honestly Valhalla works as a snow map, it looks pretty cool. I would love to what if I retextured Valhalla with the high ground materials and made it look like Blood Gulch? That would go hard, because it's basically just Halo 3 Blood Gulch. That would be so cool. Bruh. That would go hard. That's a good-ass mod idea. Given materials, those El Dorado plugins, it's literally just textures. I just went into Photoshop and recolored them. And re-imported it. Oh, my obsession with the Scarab gun never died, even back in El Dorado. Even though there was no Scarab assets, I was trying really hard to make something that looked like a Scarab gun. Basically just a giant fuel rod launcher. I didn't even dare to look at the existing tags in Halo 3. I could have made that way better if I knew how to like cross-reference actual Halo 3 tags. It's basically just me making a big green beam. The beam didn't even move. It just got bigger. Not inspired. Not epic. This was funny. I wanted to drive the Scarab so bad, but Halo Online didn't have any campaign assets. So I made whatever this fucking monstrosity is by mangling a Wraith. And I called it the Scarab Wraith by shoving the Scarab gun onto it. And I was like, yup, that's a Scarab. Close enough. The Scraith. Yeah, it's a real thing. The Scraith is real. Scarab with no legs is just sliding across the ground. 9 years ago, tutorial on how to install El Dorado 0.5. Lovely. This was cool. The Flatgrass mod. Yeah, whatever. I basically just retextured the Phantom to be the same shade of green as the Halo 3 campaign one, and then I dropped in the ODST Pelican textures from Halo 3 ODST, and I made like a pseudo ODST Pelican. Though I will say, our ODST Pelican is super authentic and enhanced here, okay? These days, we got the best ODST Pelican maybe ever, because it takes all of the great stuff from the Huge Grass Pelican, but it gets the entire ODST Mombasa Police Pelican, including all the sensors and the arrays and all the lights built into the model, like there and there. And they're all built into the model instead of being attachments. But it actually is fully multiplayer compatible, which is dope. That means if I jump into it... Lumpo, thank you for the 2. For another 2. Thank you very much. How the fuck do I get in this thing? Let me in. I would like to go in the Pelican. Yes, hello, I would like to go in the Pelican. Yes, hello, I would like to go in the Pelican. Thank you. All the lights come on when you get in, too. It's so fancy. Got landing gear and everything. Looks good. It looks real good. Look at that. Thank you for the 2, Lumbo. He said there was another scene in the movie during the second act where Jack Black ad-libbed, "The corn's gonna vanish, man." Everyone laughed until Midwest corn crop saw record failure in late 2024 due to an unknown fungus. Kind of crazy he predicted that. What in the fuck kind of... Jack Black's in. He's in with, I don't know. Can somebody give me a generic conspiracy guy who, like, secretly rules the world? George Soros, man. He's probably killing the corn. He himself, George Soros, is eating all the corn in the Midwest, dude. He's doing it. There's nothing anybody can do to stop him. He's just too hungry, dude. He is way too hungry. Does Goku count for what? Does Goku count for what? High grounding Valhalla made me think if you could somehow put the trapdoor bunker from high ground into Middle Hill in Valhalla. Yeah, I mean, I could. Does he count for what, dude? What does that mean? That's like walking up to someone, they're like, I want a sandwich today, and they look at you and they're like, does Goku count? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I think, how about I read Adam's tip instead of dealing with whatever fucking shenanigans going on. He said Blood Gulch, Valhalla, and Snow Valhalla. Remake both. Sounds like a sick idea. That'd be great first match for you to make using Ultimate Forge when it's completed. That's a good point, actually. It'd be fun to make that in Ultimate Forge. I was just talking about actually retexturing Valhalla. Yes or no? No, Goku does not count, okay? He does not count. In fact, we're actually going to have to take him into the back of the police pelican here, and he's done. He's done. Speaking of which, what is the back of the... Does the back of the landing thing have any custom textures? I've never even thought to look. Demo, thank you for the 23 months. Be looking supporter chat. Pelican landing gear sounds? I know what the Pelican landing gear sounds like. It goes... Damn, I was really on point with my sound. I'm the Pelican landing gear guy. You think I don't know what the Pelican landing gear sounds like? Is this a battle pass? Yeah, this is a new skin you can unlock if you buy the Ultimate Forge battle pass. You actually get full access to this epic skin here. Actually a legendary skin, but you know. Alright, I'm gonna jump off, you guys. We're at the 3-hour mark. I'm still really tired, honestly. And I really want to go get some food. I want to make some food, and I want to be cooking, so I'm gonna jump out. But tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming earlier. Hopefully I'll be able to do a much longer stream. But I'm out of here, you guys. I really appreciate all the support today. I appreciate y'all just being here. Wait! Oh, no, I didn't miss anything. We're chilling. We're watching all the Halo Online videos. I'm glad you liked them. It was secretly me the whole time. No content? Tomorrow, Zophie. I'm down to do it tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I'm still just really tired. I'm low-key just, like, recovering from all that shit. It honestly hit me a lot harder than I thought. I was not expecting it. But tomorrow, we did... I will say, dude, we actually got so much shit done on the Scarab. We got a lot done on the Scarab. It looks way better in here. Way, way better. Even on this dark-ass map, we can see inside now, which is awesome. We added tons of lights, new fixtures, new additions. We added this giant pillar. We even textured this. And I have the complete retexture in the works. It's ready to go into Substance Painter now. It's very cool. Very, very cool. So, Hopefully you guys like all the changes and additions we made. Got more to do, but I'm out, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate and love you guys. You're an amazing community. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll be live again every single day, presumably. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I'll be on it earlier, probably about 5 or 6 p.m. Goodbye. Weasel. Weasel. Goodbye. Dude, my cat knows when I end stream. She's meowing at me right now because I did the outro. Weasel. What's up, Weasel? Alright, goodbye, guys.